Welcome back, folks, to Rugby Ascended. This is Chris live in central Pennsylvania. How y'all doing out there today? All right, today's action is Six Nations once again. Let's get to the lineups for Scotland and then on to Italy as we cover today's action. Thanks for joining us here on Rugby Ascended once again. For Scotland, Blair Kinghorn, former Ulster star at fullback. Darcy Graham on the right wing. Always elusive Darcy Graham. Huw Jones, Stafford McDowell in the center. Duhan van de Mav, a South African import, on the left wing. Finn Russell is your co-captain at the fly half. Ben White, scrum half. Matt Fagerson, Rory Darge. Rory is the other co-captain. Jamie Ritchie, Grant Gilchrist, Johnny Gray, Xander Ferguson, Dave Cherry, and Pierre Schoeman, another South African import. This is kind of the standard lineup for Scotland. Off the bench, Ewan Ashman, Rory Sutherland, Will Herg, Gregor Brown, Jack Dempsey, George Horn, Tom Jordan, and Kyle Rowe. There is your Scotland lineup. Let's take a look at the Italians. This will be a little more challenging for me here. Let's see if they actually have any Italian surnames. At the fullback position, it's Tommaso Alan. Then Ange Capuzzo on the right wing. Juan Ignacio Brex in the center along with Tommaso Menoncello. And then Monty Ioani on the left wing. Pablo Garbisi is the fly half. Martin Pajarello is the scrum half. Lorenzo Canone. Michel Lamaro is the captain. Sebastian Negri. Federico Rosa and Dino Lam are the locks. In the front row, Simone Ferrari, Giacomo Nicotera, and Danilo Fischetti in the front row. Off the bench, it's Gianmarco Lucchesi, Luca Rizzoli, Marco Riccioni. Boy, this is a much more Italian team than usual. Nicolo Canone, Manuel Zulani, Ross Vincent, Alessandro Garbisi, and Simone Gacy. The referee is Carl Dixon from England. Sister referees are Luke Pierce from England and Damian Schneider from Argentina. Schneider, of course, a lot of Germans went to Argentina. And the TMO is Marius Jonka from South Africa. Boy, it's an all-international side there for the officiating. Welcome back to the program, folks. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's shellacking of Wales. That was pretty brutal. Tough to watch. Tough to watch. Where is my camera? There we are. Welcome back to the program. Good to see you all here. Scotland taking on, there's the king's sister out there. Or is that his aunt? If it's his aunt, she must be 1,000 years old. So we'll get started here in just a few minutes. The Flower of Scotland, I wonder if they'll play that. We'll see. So a little bit of a delay here. Not really a delay. We're on schedule, but they're not ready to go to 5 minutes. She's out there talking to Finn Russell right now. Finn Russell got himself a silly haircut with those people trimming off their sideburns. I don't understand that. But anyway. So she says goodbye to Finn Russell and departs the field. And we'll see what happens here. Scotland, all things being equal, should win this game easily. But Italy can surprise. It wouldn't be the first time they've done that. Scotland can ill afford to have a misstep today. Their competition, Six Nations, is stiff this year. France looking in pretty good form yesterday, albeit against a weak Wales side with debutantes. So, Italians, les Azzurri in Scotland. Right, there she is. She got the cup there. Big cup. This year's Guinness Six Nations has a weird logo. I don't like it at all. A bad font. So, 24 folks here. So they're playing the Italian national anthem now. Give you just a little taste of that. Alan says, not the slightest interest in the game, just popped in and hit the like button. I do appreciate it. Honestly, I prefer live commentary above live matches. Referees ruined it for me. Thanks, Colonel, for your authentic commentary. You're welcome, S. Bach. Here's the Italian anthem. Boy, there's a lot of people singing it. Nothing quite like Pride in one's national anthem. Pride is coming back to America. By the way, today, folks, tariffs for Canada, tariffs for Mexico, tariffs for China. 10% on Chinese goods, 25% on Canadian and Mexican goods coming in. I am wearing a rugby kit, Scotland's. Oh, man, this is the part I love their anthem. Of course, I was living in Italy a few years back in the late 1990s. I heard this all the time in official events. But I love this jersey. It's got the Scotland flag on the left sleeve, and it's got the tartan along the center and the sides. It's pretty cool. I like that tartan on there. Boy, the Italians are really into their anthem, folks. The players, very patriotic. And the crowd, quite a rousing rendition. Now it's time for Scotland. Here we go. It's ironic for me. My ancestor was Edward. These days are past now. And in the past, they must remain. But we can still rise now and be the nation again that stood against him. Against who? And sent him homeward to think again. Woo, baby. Oh, sent him homeward to think again. Proud Edward's army. Woo, chills. You got to love that one, folks. The Flower of Scotland. What a brilliant anthem. What a brilliant anthem. So, we've already covered the lineups, and who should we watch in this game? I think that Darcy Graham is always one to watch, and we'll see how he does. Also, the performance of Jamie Ritchie, I think, will be critical in the center of the pitch there. We'll see how he does. But it looks like sold out. They're almost sold out. It looks like a couple empty seats. I can't tell. They've got some filter on the screen here at the moment. If they get rid of the filter, I could see the full stadium. No, it looks like a full house. It's always a full house at Murray Field. It's tough to get a seat there, I'm telling you. I wanted to come for this game, and I couldn't get tickets. Yesterday, France obliterated Wales 43-0 in the worst shellacking Wales has ever gotten in France, ever. They've never lost by more than 33 points previously. Yesterday, they topped it by 10 points in a big stinker of a goose egg. Didn't even score a try. What a sad situation. All right. So, what do we got here? Looking at the benches here, I'm looking Roy Sutherland coming off that Scotland bench. Maybe George Horn, when he comes in a game, make a big difference. Off the Italian bench, let's see. Garbisi, if he comes in, and Simon Gacy, they could be two big impact players coming off the bench. Right. What's going on here? Somebody's 30 stone, 6'8". Wow. World's strongest man, eats 13,000 calories a day. Good Lord, he's 6 feet 8 inches tall. Carl Dixon on the pitch receives the ball for the game. The Italians are wearing white today, and Scotland wearing their trademark dark navy blue jerseys with the purple trim. Well, this one does have just a little bit of purple on it. All right, so Italy will kick off to Scotland to get us underway here in just a moment. Thanks to 53 people currently here. Be sure to hit the like button, folks. Really work hard to bring you these broadcasts, and I hope people appreciate that. I'm actually having a lot of success on my news channel, and so I'm here doing this instead of that. All right, here we go. And we're underway. The Italians kick the ball down at Scottish Gas Murrayfield. Nope, it's Murrayfield, folks. None of that Scottish Gas nonsense. Ball's taken down there by Huw Jones, who goes straight to ground. Ruck is formed, and over comes the scrum half. Ben White sends this ball down the pitch. It's going to find touch. And the Italians threaten to bring it out, but Les Azules leave it on the sideline. It'll be a line out for the Italians, just inches short of midfield as Luke Pierce finds the mark over there. Gregor Townsend, the coach, up in the booth. Hopefully has a good Six Nations tournament this year. Love to see Scotland win this thing. Not going to hold my breath, though. Line out successful for the Italians. They bring it out into play. working it around, but Scotland's defense is there. And Finn Russell in on the tackle. Ruck is formed at midfield. Italians trying to work it across midfield. Nice carry there. Oh, it's stripped. Scotland, Roy Darge steals the ball. Excellent job there. And Scotland now on the front foot over midfield. Oops. Scrum half falls down, but retreats, gets the ball. Finn Russell brings the ball to the near side. And Blair Kinghorn sends it outside. Duhan Fundamental down the sideline inside the 22. Down about 16 meters. Here comes Scotland. Oh, my goodness. Duhan Fundamental got loose. The goose was loose on the wing. Johnny Gray now with a carry. My goodness. Here comes Scotland charging into it. Les Azzurri find themselves in deep trouble already. Scotland on straight up the middle with the attack. Here comes Dave Cherry, the hooker. And the Italians can't get out of there, but they do manage to get away before they get a penalty. Oh, nice charge up the middle. Another 3 or 4 meters. Pick and go. Another couple meters. Scotland now. Very effective use of the carrying. And back into the middle goes Matt Fagerson. Fagerson tackled now about 10 meters away. Scotland doing a good job holding on to the ball. The Italians are buckling, but not breaking at the moment. Xander Fagerson goes forward. Cherry with another carry as they come close to the sidelines. He's crawling on the ground, though. Got to be careful. 5 meters out now are Scotland. This seems inevitable. Pierre Schoeman. And the crowd goes the roar of Schoeman. Playing advantage. They go wide, but throw it away to Blair Kinghorn. He chases it down. But we're going to come back. There's a penalty. Actually, it's Huw Jones. It was a penalty advantage. Whew. Sloppy pass over there. Man, that'll take your breath away. 3 minutes of wall-to-wall action there. Scotland playing an advantage for offside against the Italians. This will result in either a tap and go or a 5-meter line out. I think given the pressure they've had, they might as well go with the tap and go. They're going to go for the points here. Go for the corner. All right, tap and go. Dave Cherry comes up. He taps. He goes. 2 meters. He's down. Scotland's not playing around here. Oh, what a good pass to Finn Russell. Oh, Kinghorn fell. He tried to escape a tackle and he wound up falling, lost his balance. And they're in. There it is. There it is. The try. Scotland is over. You can take our lives, but you can never take our freedom. Scotland crosses, and they dot it down in the first 4 minutes of the contest. Woo! Didn't even see the number, who it was. Wow. It was Roy Darge. Who did I say had to have a good game? Roy Darge. Woo, his 26 cap, his 6th try. Roy Darge puts it down across. Brilliant stuff there by Scotland. You know this is inevitable. You could just feel it coming. Kinghorn had a chance, but he lost his balance spinning off that tackle. And then Darge has 1, 2, 3 players on him, and he carries it across. Just absolutely brilliant work there by Scotland. Woo! Man, oh man, what a start to this game. My voice went away there. I had to clear it. My goodness. Woo! Finn Russell puts it over, and it's 7-0. Wow. What a start for Scotland. They need this against Ireland and France. That's the kind of start they need against those 2 countries. So now 4:48 in the first half, and we restart the game. Ball goes deep inside the 22. Oh, and it's Matt Fagerson falls. He catches it, but then drops to his knee immediately. Ruck is formed. Scotland trying to dig that ball out. Here's the kick. Ben White sends it over the top, looking for touch, and it bounces just past midfield. Nice territory gain there for Scotland. Italy will start once again with a line out right about midfield. Mel Gibson quote. Listen to the Welshman. Dude, you live in Oxford. You can't even consider yourself Welsh anymore. Here we go. Line out successful. And call to use it once already because it's going nowhere. Carl Dixon has warned them. They bring it out. And they kick it down the pitch looking for some space, but caught inside the 22 and taking the mark is Finn Russell, I think. My camera's so far away. No, it's Darcy Graham. He's got scrum helmet. I couldn't see that. Darcy Graham takes the mark. Slows the game down. See, I love the World Cup jerseys. None of the stupid adverts on them. Well, that wasn't a very good kick by Darcy Graham. It only gains about 10 meters. Wow, that's terrible. The mark is not good. Darcy Graham close to that sideline. Gonzalo Quesada. That's the coach? He used to play for Argentina when he was a player. Excuse me. Line out is long, crooked, overthrown, and Scotland comes away with it. Finn Russell brings it to the near side. Here we go. Scotland down the sideline again. Oh, Huw Jones down to the 10-meter line on the Italian side of the pitch. Duhan Fandemev is there to build the ruck. And Scotland now bringing lots of massive pressure. Can we see another century or half-century mark here? Oh, Ben White digs it out, and here comes Scotland charging it to the line. This could be a try-fest, the way things are going at the moment. They come wide again. Duhan Fandemev can't quite get through. The tackle made it to the 10-meter line. Blair Kinghorn sends it back over towards the middle into the hands of Matt Fagerson. Fagerson, the Italian scrambling, desperate on defense. Ben White charging through the middle. Comes Johnny Gray. And his co-lock there, Grant Gilchrist, goes along with him. And a tackle's made. We're going to have a penalty here? No, they get it out. Finn Russell kicks it high into the air. Inside the 22, they're going to be able to take the mark unless he can get there. Oh, and Darcy Graham can't quite get there. The Italian side just catches that ball and takes the mark. Little too much mustard on that one from Finn Russell. That'll slow things down again. Chance for us to take a breath there. It's 7:34. My goodness. Wow. Monty Ioane caught that. Another one of that Ioane family. You got Rico Ioane. So many. All right, here we go. Dave Cherry will do the line out. Successful. Quickly get over to Ben White, to Finn Russell. And charging through the middle is Matt Fagerson. Fagerson getting a lot of work early here in the game. Ben White comes this direction. And I can't see who is that. He's got it. That was Stafford McDowell's first carry. Oh, good work here again on the outside. Duhan Fandemev down the sideline. There he goes. He has to. Oh, it went forward. That's a forward pass. I think it's a forward pass. Huw Jones has it, but I think that was forward. Or it was tipped. All I could see is the ball went forward. I don't know if it was tipped, but Duhan Fandemev streaks down the sideline, but runs out of space, stops, adjusts, releases the ball, and Scotland may have a try here. Huw Jones. I want to see that if it was a forward pass, though, but it looks like it's not going to be looked at. 54 caps for Huw Jones, his 20th try. Wow. That was incredible. Let's see it again. So down the sideline, the pressure comes. Here's the replay. Ritchie, beautiful pass to Russell. And then Duhan Fandemev down here. Oh, it was tipped. It's good to go. Okay, Huw Jones. So another try for Scotland. Oh, my goodness. The Scots are on fire. Wow. It was tipped forward by the Italians. Wow. My goodness. Good support run by Huw Jones gets him a try. So right in front of the post, and there it is, 14-0 as Finn Russell puts it over. My goodness. My goodness. Well, Scotland's not playing around today. Italy is not going to surprise them. Inside the 22, the restart. And Huw Jones takes the ball. He's tackled there. Ben White digs it out. Pierre Schoeman back to the 22. Tackle releases. Call to use it already for Ben White. And he gets it away. Ball is going to get down to just past midfield, taken by the Italians there by Tommaso Allan. It's kicked high into the air. Pursuit coming. Oh, Schoeman makes the tackle on the catch. Well done. We usually see a front rower there around the ball. And the Italians kick it through. And that ball is going to wind up. Oh, big mistake by the Scots. Oh, I think they said it went into touch. Oh, my goodness. Scotland let it roll, and it looked like it stayed in the field of play. It was picked up, and they nearly ran into try, but side judge says it went out. I don't know. I want to see that again. I think let's see if Italy got cheated here. A bad decision there by the Scots. Oh, now we're not going to see it. We restarted play here. Scotland has the ball. That ball's kicked high into the air. Man, that was And it's caught in the field of play at about 48 meters on the Scotland side of the pitch. And they come charging forward here right into Dave Cherry. Cherry and Jamie Ritchie make the tackle. Italians now at the 10-meter line. They go back to the short blind side of the field. Their little grubber kick through. Is anybody going to get there? Well, it is. Finn Russell gets it, not the Italians. And Russell gets hit. The ball gets knocked into touch. And whose ball is it? Can't see whose ball it is. I don't know what Finn Russell was going to do there, but he certainly knew. He reeled it in. And he bounced. Oh, he threw it to Darcy Graham and missed him. So to be an Italian line out. Okay, couldn't see it in real time. There's the replay. All right, we're back to real time now with Giacomo Nicotera. Sends it in, the hooker. It's tipped, goes backwards and into a maul, but they come out of it very quickly, the Italians. Looking pretty good right here. Oh, nice pass. Beautiful work to Limoncello. And then they turn the ball over. No one there for Limoncello to leave it to. He picked up about 12 meters down to the 24-meter line. And they've turned it back over to Scotland. But we've got a whistle here. Got a knock on Scotland. Where was that at? Poor Carl Dixon. I didn't see that. Oh, Carl Dixon missed it too. It was the side judge that saw it. My goodness. Man, oh man. 71 currently here. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hit that like button if you don't mind. It's a piece of cake. Come on.
That was easy.
Yeah, come on. 36 carries for Scotland, 185 meters thus far, 12 meters for Italy. Gee, crickets. 12 meters? My goodness. Roy, doing fine. I was getting a little bit of treatment there. "12 minutes, 26 seconds in the contest, and Scotland has 185 meters gain. Italy has 12. Wow. You can't win a game like that. There was a time here when Italy shocked Scotland. When was it? Last year? When was that? When they scored 21 points uncontested. They ran out to 21-0 lead. That isn't the case today. The Italians are not running out to a big lead today. My goodness. What's going on with Ark? Huw Jones, babyface, and possibly the best-looking man on the Scotland side. Yeah, he's a good-looking fellow. Pack weights, 914 for Scotland, 884 for Italy. Big difference there. 30 kgs. And Italy brings it out of the scrum. They've got some numbers on the outside. They get inside the 22. But Scotland steals it on a counter ruck, kicks it down the pitch. Nobody's home. Chases on, and it bounces into touch. It'll be an Italian line out just over midfield. That's a good job there by Scotland to clear that. They were under pressure, and they got rid of it very quickly. Rory Darge put the pressure in there. Again, having a great game. Scotland's got a supermodel. Only if you like dudes. Here's a line out. Giacomo Nicotera once again. Wasn't challenged. It's fine because it wasn't a straight line out. Italians come over midfield. There's a kick down around the 22. Taken down there by Darcy Graham. Darcy Graham goes back towards the middle. Blair Kinghorn. Kinghorn with those long arms goes up high into the air. He's tackled. Ben White and Finn Russell. Finn Russell spots a gap down the middle, but there's someone there on the Italian side to catch it down around their 26. They're going to hoist it into the air, going the opposite direction, looking for a 50-22, maybe. No, not quite far enough. Finn Russell, we're playing badminton now. He's going to look for touch to get a little semblance of control under this game. 14 minutes, 21 seconds in the contest. Scotland scoring a point per minute at this stage. Sorry, folks, I've got some build-up there. I'm trying to deal with it. 77 currently here. Thank you all for joining us on this broadcast today. Really do appreciate your presence. All right, let's take a look and see where we're at now. Line out successful again. Nicotera. He's doing a good job there for the Italians. Oh, nice pass over there and nearly slipping through his Tommaso Menincello. And they turn it over for not releasing. Rory Darge once again on top of the ball. Rory Darge is proven to be quite the stud today. Darge overtopped that one, and he jackals the ball. Gets the penalty. Scotland's tackling has been impeccable thus far. Actually, I'm surprised that Scotland wasn't called for a side entry there because Darge actually came in from the side. So that could have been a penalty against Scotland, at least from my perspective. Boy, this is Scotland's in their element. They're at Murrayfield. It's February, and they're playing well. Finn Russell kicked this down the pitch. All right, so it'll be a line out for Scotland after that penalty. Outside the Italian 22 at about 25 meters out. They're calling the Stafford McDowell and Huw Jones the Dow Jones combo. And the line out successful. They go into a maul, and that maul picks up about 5 meters. It's still going forward. The Italians having a hard time adjusting down to the 22, but now driven backwards. Ball's available. Somebody needs to get it. Ben White digs it out of there. They drive forward. White. Is that Finn Russell? Can't see. Xander Fagerson now. Ben White digs it out. Finn Russell. Oh, boy. Oh, they're still going. No, the Italians came away with it. How'd they do that? They kick it up a pitch. It chases on. Who's going to get there? Fundamev is trying to watch it go in. And it went in a touch. No, it's not Fundamev. It's Stafford McDowell. McDowell watches it go in a touch, and it'll be a Scotland line out back just outside their own 22 now. 16 minutes, 42 seconds. A frenetic pace to this game, folks. It's going to lead to substitutions early in the second half or a game that slows down at some stage. Oh, Finn Russell tried to flick him behind his back. That's how the Italians got that ball. It was a blind pass by Finn Russell that allowed the Italians to catch that ball. All right, so now we have a line out for Scotland. Dave Cherry gets it in. It wasn't no competition for the line out. Carl Dixon's telling us every time when they're not competing. Driving forward goes Xander Fagerson again. Fagerson outside the 22. Ruck is formed. Ball's dug out of the back there by Ben White. Ben White sends it high into the air, spinning end over end, down to the 10-meter line where Ange Capuzzo picks it up. He kicks it high into the air, and it's really up there. That ball gets knocked on by the Italians and it wheeled in by Johnny Gray, who spins around and off a couple tackles and then is taken down about a meter later. On the outside, once again, Dave Cherry, that hooker, Hooker's been playing on the wings a lot in recent rugby. I've noticed that. Cherry's out there. So back to Fagerson. Italians got their hands in the ruck, being told to get them away. A lot of turf digging up on these cleats for these players. Well, that was nearly blocked. They get it away. Goes only a short distance. And I can't see if it's knocked on or back or forward. I think there's a knock on here. Yeah, by Scotland. It's hard to tell. But Carl Dixon was right there, Johnny, on the spot, making the call. So 14 minutes. That frenetic pace has slowed down quite a bit since the first 14 minutes. Now we're at 18 minutes into the game. It was a knock-on from Duhan Fundamev, and so it'll be an Italian scrum. England-Ireland coming up after this. That's the big one for the weekend, folks. Can England shock Ireland on the road to Aviva Stadium? Here's a little preview. No, they can't. Wow. 43 carries for Scotland, 10 for Italy. Wow. That's a big difference there. Nearly 4.5 times as many carries as the Italians. It's no wonder they're trailing 14-0. So, Italian scrum. Watch it. Oh, it just collapsed. But they're going to let them play it out. They do. Here come the Italians over midfield. Nice passing. Good work on the outside. They got a little space there to cut back to the inside. That's Ange Capuzzo. He's tackled at the 10-meter line. Fischetti with the carry. Playing advantage now. I think they were offside, Scotland. Italy is playing an advantage now. It's a makeable kick from the 40-meter line. Or the 10-meter line, I should say. Ioane carrying the ball now to the near side. Still playing an advantage. They go back towards the middle, but nothing happening here. Oh, and it's stolen by Huw. Huw Jones intercepted a pass, but unfortunately the Italians were playing an advantage. Otherwise, it would have been another try for Scotland. As I said, it was this offside call around the 10-meter line. Let's see what they do with it. They're going to go for the post to get rid of that goose egg, or are they going to kick it for the corner? Yeah, they're going for the post. That's what I figured. Got to get something on the scoreboard here. First 20 minutes of the game off the board. All right, 20 minutes. Well, while we wait for them to line this up and kick it, I want to go check on my other channel real quick and see what's going on over there. Actually, I use my mobile phone for that. So, Paolo Garbisi is doing the kicking for Italy. Oh, no, it's Alan. Tommaso Alan's doing it. My bad. I thought it was Garbisi doing it. So, 25,108 subscribers. That's going well. And the interview with Rob Hersoff is at 12,000 views. That's right down the middle, curving to the left, but it's going to stay between the post, and the Italians are on the scoreboard. They broke the ice finally. 14-3. So, unlike the Welsh, they're able to score today. 14-3, Scotland leads. Excuse me. And we're back underway. Taking their time here. Italians finally get it out. Ruck is formed again. Use it, please. Call once already. He's taking his time. There's the kick from the scrum half. That's going to find touch. And let's see what the mark is. That's a good kick. Wow, almost to midfield. Nicely done there by Martin Pagerello, the scrum half. Scotland with a line out now. Dave Cherry will throw it in from 48 meters. That wasn't straight. It was competed for. I'm surprised that they got away with that. That wasn't a straight line out from Scotland. Here they go. Oh, Darcy Graham gets buried. What a tackle. And not off their feet. Somebody's off their feet. It's Finn Russell. Oh, man, that's another kickable penalty if they want to do it from 48 meters, if they've got that range. Off their feet. What are they going to do? Well, somebody's got black ink all over their face. Who is that? Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a tackle. My goodness. That paint on the middle of the pitch is very poor quality. Darcy Graham's arms are covered in it now. And one of the Italian players has got blackface on. The day the Italian players wore blackface. Oof. It's from the adverts on the pitch. My goodness. So they're going to go for the post again. This one's straight on from 47 meters away. That's a smart decision if they get it. Close the gap a little bit more. Tommaso Alan once again, the fullback. It's going to curve left and stay inside. He got it just over the post. And the Italians, boy, the crowd really excited about that. And that's two quick penalty conversions for the Italians, and they're back in the game. Just like that. That last one was on Finn Russell leaving his feet. Restart down about 7 meters. Scotland now needs to not be rattled, just calm down. Grant Gilchrist in on the tackle around the 22. Ball's available. Here's the kick down the pitch by the scrum half. Pagerello, midfield taken by Blair Kinghorn. He's hit immediately, and he's tackled. Ben White brings it out. Oh, Rory Darge is on the loose. He offloads. Ben White, come to the near side, guys. They're all jammed up in the middle. Finn Russell to Darcy Graham. Darcy Graham is tackled. The ball is poached initially by the Italians, but that's available on the turf. Rory Darge picks it up. My goodness, Matt Fagerson carries it forward. Gee, many crickets. Now we're back to the frenetic pace. Fagerson to Dave Cherry. Cherry goes forward. Ben White. Boy, the Scots have got forward motion on almost every time they touch the ball. Pretty incredible. Blair Kinghorn in there again, former Ulster star. He's with Edinburgh now, isn't he? Oh, the crowd is cheering Scotland now. They're into it finally. And they're still carrying the ball. And Ben White goes to the far side. Finn Russell gets it out to Kinghorn. Kinghorn goes outside. Huw Jones. Jones gets tackled, but he picks up about 8 meters on that. Dave Cherry. So going nowhere now. Oh, they come wide. It's a low pass, but Duan Fondemever reaches forward. He gets it. He fights off 2 tacklers. He offloads it to Kinghorn. Scotland down deep. Nice tackle. Try-saving tackle by the Italians there. But Scotland's built up pressure. Once again, Fagerson. Here's Finn Russell. Finn Russell's going to go almost all. Oh, he lost it forward on the tackle. Oh, big hit on Finn Russell. He loses it 3 meters out. Labicello tries to kick it. It goes nowhere. But we're going to have a knock-on against Scotland as Finn Russell was hit hard and the ball popped out. Just squirted out of there. Man, oh man, I thought we had another try there. Russell with a big sly smile on his face like, oh, they got me. Let's see. Did it dummy? Where's the hit? Oh, yeah, they got him in the arm. That's what it was. That was Lorenzo Cannone who got that arm out there. Big mid of his and knocked it out of the arms. Finn Russell knocks it on. Whew, man. That was a nice attack there. Unfortunately, it didn't end for a try for Scotland. The Italians like, calm down, guys. Calm down. What's this? Sydney gets her. Shots fired, Wales. Kinghorn has really become quite the incredible player. Boy, I don't know how he didn't get injured on that. You watch the replay. Finn Russell took a big hit. He got hit from both sides, but Cannone's the one who knocked it loose. And Russell, you can see him, his head goes straight to the ground like, I missed a try. I could have had. Scrum to the Italians. We're finally set to go again here, finally. Clock is ticking, 26 minutes, 30 seconds in the first half. Scotland turns it over deep. The Italians on life support. Martin Pagerello puts it into the pipe. Scrum is holding. Italians driving the Scots back a little bit here. They dig it out. Here comes a clearance kick. And that ball's going to find touch. No, it doesn't. And Kinghorn picks it up at his own 48. He's over the 10-meter tide on the Italian, and no one's running to him yet. Still running unopposed. Oh, he nearly found a gap there. But they just one last tackler stopped him. Skuman does the dummy. He doesn't pick up the ball from the ruck. He lets it go. Xander Fagerson with another carry, doing a lot of hard work for Scotland. Finn Russell. Oh, bow, bow. That was a tough pass, and Scotland was lucky to hold on to it. Pierre Skuman now goes forward through the 10-meter line. There's a penalty advantage there for playing the 9. Scotland's got an advantage here. They come to the near side. Oh, and they throw it behind Huw Jones. Jones has to retreat. We're going to come back for the penalty. Finn Russell's had some sloppy passes here. He's playing brilliantly, but he's had some very sloppy passes. Needs to be a little more careful. Where Skuman caught that ball like this in one arm, like a bread basket, pulled it in, and then was tackled almost immediately. So, what are they going to do? Kick for the corner? Yep, Scotland's kicking for the corner. You're taking no prisoners here, trying to run up the score, and I don't blame them. We want that bonus point. 28 minutes in the first half, and the crowd cheers that they go for the corner instead of the post. There's the line out. Dave Cherry. Straight in. They go. Just 6 meters away. They're into them all, but the Italians are not giving an inch. Heave. Come on, boys. Pour it on. They're going sideways towards the middle of the pitch. Dave Cherry at the back. And Ben White's there. And he breaks away. Cherry breaks away. Cherry down to 2 meters in the corner. Scotland scores again, and it's Ben White. Yes. What a pass. Right into the corner goes Ben White. Ho-ho. Dave Cherry got in the ball. Brilliant work there. 25 caps, just his 5th try for Ben White. Oh, my goodness. Waiting for the replay here. Couldn't see the ball because of the camera angle there initially. Let's see it. Now I've got an angle from the back of the try zone. This is a little bit better. There's Cherry. Oh, what a pass. He didn't even look. He's falling down. He just does this behind his back. What an incredible pass. That's why we didn't see it. My goodness. Ben White gets the try. It's going to be a tough conversion, though, from that corner. Wow. My goodness. Here's the kick. And it's not going to make it. It's a little bit wide to the left, but not surprised. It's a tough angle. 20 or 19 now. Wow. Woo. 30 minutes in now. It's 19-6 Scotland. 3 tries. Back to the 22 here. Ball's available. Ben White digs it out. Kicks it over the top. It's going to get to about midfield into touch. The Italians don't bring it out. So it'll be a line out to Italy. 31 minutes into the first half. What happened there? A whistle blown here. Carl Dixon, he's joking around with the Scots. I don't know what that's about. Italian line out here, 31 minutes, 15 seconds in. Giacomo Nicotera sends it in. Successful line out again. Oh, that ball got popped loose, and now it's kicked back down the pitch. The chase is on. Who's going to get there, the Italians or the Scots? And their fly half gets there, but he's met immediately. And they're driven back into the try zone. Oh, my goodness. Stafford McDowell, he closed like a winger out there. Unbelievable. And the Italians almost give up another try. My goodness. That ball bounced off the scrum half's shoulder, and then Finn Russell kicked it forward, and then the chase was on. The Italians had the angle, but Stafford McDowell closed the ground and got Garbisi back at the try line right in front of the post. My goodness. So it should be a 5-meter scrum to Scotland, I would imagine. Wow. Man. Yeah, there are South Africans playing, Sean. Pierre Schoeman, Duhan Vandemerwe. Crouch. Bind. Set. 5-meter scrum for Scotland. It goes straight to ground. Going to reset it. Near side, you can see Schoeman on the ground, as well as in the middle, Dave Cherry. Going to reset this. 32-42. I don't know who painted this pitch, but that black they put out there is horrible. Stuff has to be toxic. It's all over players' faces, their forearms, their arms, their legs. But the face would be the one I'd be worried about ingesting that crap. The Environmental Protection Agency out here at Murray Field. Wow. What a beautiful place to play rugby. It reminds me of Newcastle in some ways. Bind. Set. Carl Dixon tells Ben White. He puts it in the pipe. It's available at the back. It comes out. Got to be careful here. Collapsed again. Ooh. Oh, man. Duhan Vandemerwe and Finn Russell were out there on the near side on the wing, and they were ready for that ball. No one was out there. They could have scored, but the scrum collapsed. All right, reset it again. 33-41 now in the first half. Italians on life support here. Scotland needs one more try to get that bonus point. Yes, James, that's correct. It was a medevac flight going back to Tijuana, Mexico. They were supposed to refuel in Missouri. Moments after they took off, they just, like a missile, straight into the ground. We had horrible weather last night. I don't know if that was a factor. It sounds like a catastrophic failure of the aircraft. The radio didn't even work. Oh! Matt Fagerson with a big carry. And at 5 meters out, here comes Pierce Schumann, drives, but he runs into a wall. He's tackled at 5 meters. Italians are not rolling away. Surprised there's no penalty called here. Ben White trying to dig the ball out. Pick and go here by Rory Darge, but nothing doing. They're going to have to bring it out of that big pile of bodies. There's about a dozen guys tangled up in there. Ben White gets the ball out. Gets it outside to Matt Fagerson. Fagerson, but the Italians aren't buckling. And a penalty. Scotland turns it over. Somebody was off their feet. "35 minutes, 12 seconds in the first half. 28 meters on that kick from Scotland after the penalty. Well, some great work there by the fly half to win that jackal there. Gregor Townsend not happy about that, beating a wall up in the booth. Angry about that turnover. But that was a great job there by Paolo Garbisi to get that turnover. Gets Italy out of trouble. It's out to the 10-meter line now. Here's a line out. That's pretty good by Nico Terra again. Canone carries the ball. Kicked high into there by Pajrello. And Darcy Graham goes up with no fear, but doesn't get the ball. It goes backwards, and Pierce Schumann comes away with it. Ben White offloads the ball, and it goes forward, goes backward. Is it a knock-on from Scotland? Indeed it is. Oof, there's a big hit in there. Oof, my goodness, man. I think Jamie Ritchie's holding his teeth. Did he lose a tooth? What happened to Jamie Ritchie? Man, he looks a little shook up. He got hit hard. Woof. Boy, Jamie Ritchie got nailed on that one. That should have been a knock-on on Italy. Not on Scotland. It did look like he got hit in the mouth, but that's what he was grabbing. He got hit by two players. Ooh, right in the shoulder. My goodness. All right, so what's going on here? We got a scrum. It should be to Scotland, but I don't know who it's to because there was a knock-on from Italy first, then from Scotland. It looks like they missed the Italian knock-on. Shopping is done. Okay, Fleshin. Pajrello puts it in the pipe. Ball's available at the back. And it's a good scrum by the Italians, and they bring it out, finding Pajrello over the middle. Here comes Italy, flying down the near side, picking up meters, the fullback. Scotland trying to adjust. Ioane with the ball now on the near side. Tackle made there, and they're playing an advantage now, are the Italians. It's another 3 points on offer if they want it. Ball's available. Here they come down the other side of the pitch. Got numbers on the outside, but the Scots have closed the ground very quickly. They're going to come back for the advantage. Offsides on Scotland again. Oh, no. It's not offsides. What is it? So will they go for the points here or the corner? 38 minutes. They're going to go for the post, I think. Yep, they're going for the post. Take the points, yeah. I mean, it's the end of the first half. Go away with a positive to end this first half. Wow. Tommaso Alain, who's made both, but both have hooked to the left and nearly not gone through the posts. Let's see what happens here as he's left of the post. He's going to want to aim towards that right post so he doesn't miss. But let's see what happens. He's 2 for 2. This would close the gap to just 10 points, which would be respectable for the Italians given how poorly they played. And he did it. He went towards the left post, comes right back down the middle, and he gets the points. And at 1 minute left the first half, Italy has 9 points on the board now. He's been perfect, but then he's going to have to be perfect if you want to keep the Italians in this game. 19-9. And hence McGregor's really pissed because it could have been 26-6, a 20-point lead instead of a 10-point lead. That's how big that turnover was down there at the 5-meter line where they didn't release the ball. And now the Italians aren't releasing the ball. But no, Jamie Ritchie doesn't quite get it out of there. So the Italians now past their 22. Pagerello digs it out. They're going to go through some phase. I think they're just trying to get to the hooter to end the half. 10 seconds till the hooter. 5 seconds to the hooter. That's 40 minutes off the clock. They're going to go for touch. And the Italians are happy to go to the locker room trailing by just 10 points. What a turnaround that was, folks. So we go to halftime, and it's 19-9. It could have been a 20-point lead. That shows you just how important it is to keep playing all the time. My goodness. So Scotland with a great start to this game, with the Italians chipping away at it, keeping the penalties ticking over and getting points on the board. They're now down by just 10 points at halftime, when if Scotland had made that try, or, I can't blame Finn Russell when he got hit. That was an awesome tackle. So that's not really him. But the stupid penalty for not releasing the ball a few moments ago, that could have been a try, taking it to 26-6. That would have been a 20-point lead. Not getting that try, then coming back down and giving a penalty. 7 and 3 is 10, and keeps it a 10-point game instead of a 20 game. Wow. Well, there you go, folks. Halftime at Murrayfield in Scotland. Woof. We got one more game after this today, and that is, of course, Ireland hosting England. That should be an epic one. So, how you all doing out there? Hope everybody's fine. Hang on a second here. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, folks. I know you can hear that, but I'm trying to take care of something here. Wow, the FAA turned away fully qualified air traffic controllers based solely on race. Wow, that's in the Washington Times. I got to go find that. Do they have a search button on this channel? I don't see a search button. I don't see a search. Why don't they have a search button? Who has a news site without a search button? Oh, there's the search button. Got it. I couldn't find it. It's over on the sideline. There it is, an editorial. After this horrific crash we had here in the States a few days ago, we're fearing this solely on race. Wow. It's in 2013. Wow. Well, folks, fermented grape juice. What are you talking about there? Somebody drinking wine? Charles says, how you doing? Well, I'm doing well, Charles. It's been an epic 24 hours. Really has. My video on Donald Trump is still going on my other channel. Let me take a look at that very quickly and see if I can't find the stats on that. Where are we at here? Content's what I want. Okay. Come on, where's this? That video is now at 146,000 views. Wow, that's the best performing video I've had since 2020, and the best ever on this channel, on that channel, I should say. Impressions, click through 12%. Wow. So that one's doing very well. And then yesterday's interview with Rob Hersoff has gone very well. Indeed, it has. My load shedding video not doing as well as I'd hoped. Only about 6,000 views. But the Rob Hersoff video had an audio problem. I had to edit the Zoom because the sound was on there. It just didn't show up on the broadcast for some reason the first minute and a half. So I had to edit the Zoom and then load it up, but it was over a gigabyte file, and it took an hour to upload it and get it scanned and approved by YouTube last night. So I had to stay up late again. But the original one had 4,900 views on it. This one has 12,600, so that's 13 and 5, 18,000 views on the interview with Rob Hersoff. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So we'll see how it keeps going. It's got a high click-through rate, too. The load shedding one last night, a little disappointed. I thought it would do better, just 6,800 views. I put a lot of effort into that one. But yeah, we are doing well on the channel, and we are currently at 25,123 subscribers. Wow. We hit the 25,000 mark. I guess I'll accept now that I am an influencer. I've always said I would never let someone call me an influencer unless I had 25,000 subscribers. Well, we got 25,000 subscribers now on that channel, plus 21,500 on the other channel. That's 46,000 on those, plus 8,000 on this one. Puts me at 55,000 YouTube subscribers. I know some of those are duplicates, but that's the same for all content creators that have multiple outlets. So that's pretty exciting stuff. I've gained over 4,000 subscribers, nearly 5,000 subscribers from January 1st until February 1st. Yep, I got Scotland winning this game by 10 points. I just looked at my Super Brew, so that's perfect. They could end the game right now, and I'd be happy. That'd be perfect. I could use that bonus point. Oh, my goodness. Let me see my captaincies if I got my Six Nations thing up. Okay. All right. So where did I wind up in this thing? I'm in 8th position, even though I got it right? How is that possible? Oh, because Brandy got a match point and a bonus point. But what's the TDM? What is that? I don't know what the TDM is on this thing. So I wound up in 8th place, even though I picked it, I guess because the point differential. Hank is at the bottom. We all kicked the game correctly, so not much differentiation there. So I need that bonus point. So Scotland can end the game right like this so I can walk away with a big win here. That would work for me. That would work for me. Wow. When was this editorial from? Oh, from February 1st, from today. My goodness. And now just 2 more subscribers on the channel. I'm loving that. That's some good stuff over there. All right, need to start supper as load shedding's at 6. All right, well, yeah, exactly. You have to plan your day around when you have no electricity. Purple hair and a daily Starbucks run to be a true influencer. Load shedding probably interfering with people watching. Yeah, no doubt about that, Charles. No doubt about that whatsoever. But they're getting to the Rob Hersoff one, so it's obviously not as popular as the Rob Hersoff. And that's after it's the second one, which probably confused a few people because the Rob Hersoff video shows up twice. The initial live broadcast and then the loaded one. But it came out very, very good quality, so I'm glad that I reloaded it. It was worth it. So anyway, but yeah, so, excuse me. This game, Scotland came out like gangbusters, but they made some silly mistakes. Finn Russell is playing all out crazy, and some of what he does is really good. Some of it's a little, they got the camera on the official. It's very distracting. Him running around, we're looking at the ground. Yeah, so Finn Russell plays brilliantly, and other times he just makes some dumb mistakes. So you're going to mix that. But Duhan Vandemev, wow, what speed that guy has. What speed that guy has. Yeah, there it was Carl Dixon. I could see the replay of the try that Huw Jones got, and he's like this, immediately puts his hand up to let everyone know that ball was tipped forward by the Italians because I thought it was a knock-on. I didn't see it tipped. I wasn't sure if Jones got that try. We're watching the replay of it again now. Blair Kinghorn to Duhan Vandemev. He almost went into touch. It was actually hit by Juan Ignacio Brex. That's the guy who tipped it forward and went. Huw Jones was Johnny on the spot and gets himself the try. Well done. Yeah, wow. As I said, this should be an easy game for Scotland, but I'm not so sure they get to the half-century mark now. I'd like to see Duhan Vandemev light it up in the second half. He definitely made a couple of these tries possible with his great speed and ball handling. That guy's a stud. What a stud. Can you imagine Duhan Vandemev playing for the Springboks? Oh, man. Man, oh, man. What a winger. What a winger. Right. So halftime here at Murrayfield, and the big one's coming up. That's Ireland hosting England. I don't think that Ireland will cock this up, but we'll see. This is one of my favorite jerseys. I got this one from the World Cup last year. After the games were over, one of those fire sale prices. I forget what I paid for it, but I got a very good deal on this one, and very nice. As I said, I prefer the World Cup jerseys without the adverts. The adverts are kind of annoying, but they make their money off that. So, gosh, give me vertigo with that crappy camera angle here. What is showing these cameras and these replays and getting vertigo? Helen Harka says Italy go. Okay, well, you're rooting for Italy. Oh, well done. Charles doesn't need to watch the reloaded one. Yeah, watch the reloaded one, Charles. Please do. It's the sound quality is excellent. There's no background. It's just us in the Zoom session. You don't have any of the menu stuff show up, which is much better. So I'm glad that we did that. So that's a lesson I learned a few years ago when I got my first strike on YouTube on the old channel. I was interviewing Gary Gold, and the interview just went dead. Never forget that. But that was early days. I learned my lesson. So since then, I always record all of my Zoom sessions. And that way I've got a backup. Plus, the other reason I do it, too, is that leftists like to take your content and alter it and edit it or selectively show portions of it to give impressions that aren't true, like they did with Ronaldo's video. And so I keep all of them so I have a digital record so that I have the original electronic evidence as to what was actually said, so they don't play games. What is going on with Garrett? What are you drinking here, man? 80 people currently here during the halftime. Thanks for hanging around, folks. Yeah, what did we hit up to? We had a peak here. I didn't even see that I was busy commentating. We had 93 a little while ago. Thank you for tuning in, folks. They keep showing the same replay on Do Unfind Him Ever. Yeah, Ioane closed the lane down to him, but he got that pass off and it was knocked forward. And Huw Jones was Johnny on the spot, gets himself a try. So, yep. So they're in the locker room, and Gregor Townsend is letting loose. Is that Townsend? I can't see. He's bald like Townsend. Looks like him. Could be some other coach from the side. But yeah, there's George Horn sitting there with his yellow vest on. No, that's not Gregor Townsend. Must be one of the coaches. The Italian locker room looks like it's about 1/8 the same size. It's a tiny room. Oh, look, there's a Wi-Fi password. It won't help me from here. They have the Wi-Fi password mounted on the wall. I can see it. The Italians have a lot of work to do in the second half. Scotland's got to come out on fire again. Beautiful Murrayfield. What's with the tri-zone here? The grass is all eaten up. Looks like it's sand underneath it, and it's near end here. But a lovely stadium. I've yet to go to a game there. I'm going to have to pull that off at some point. I have been, of course, to Wembley. I've been to the Olympic Stadium in East London. I've been to Twickenham. I've been to Millennium Stadium, or Principality Stadium as they call it now, in Wales. I've been all those places, but I've yet to get to Murrayfield in Scotland. Who loves Du Unfind Him Ever? Charles says we're having Italian time. Looks like Scotland are too. Timeless Memories is back, saying Scotland looking good. Yeah, but Scotland could be looking a lot better. They were looking like gangbusters at times, and some stupid penalties and some foolish turnovers have allowed Italy to creep back into the game. It should be a 20-6 or 26-6 score right now. That's what the score should be. But no, it's not. So that's how quickly things can shift. So that penalty of not releasing the ball from the 5-meter line moments later results in a penalty conversion for Italy, and instead of a 26-6 lead, it's a 19-9 lead. So 10 points is a very big difference from 20 in the game. So that keeps them in it. Sand at Murrayfield Stadium, never the topsoil. I don't know, Brooke. I didn't realize that the soil was sandy there. That was news to me. The Nations Cup. The Six Nations Cup? Well, it'll probably be Ireland or France. It just depends. I need to see how Ireland, what kind of form they look in today. But I'm rooting for Scotland. They could do it, but they're going to have to play flawlessly. They have in the past. Wales is dead in the water. Italy isn't going to win this. Okay, they're coming back out of the locker room now. Here they come. The Italians back out on the pitch. Let's get ready for the second half here, folks. And then we've got England and Ireland coming up in a little over an hour and 15 minutes. So that game starts 15 minutes after that, but that's our start. So, back out of the locker room. Let me turn the volume back up for myself here so I can hear the crowd. What's this? Well, television crew is quiet. We're ready for the second half. Let me take the halftime marker off. All right, about to get started here. Carl Dixon ready. Gregor Townsend up in the booth. So, Scotland's got to regain the initiative here after letting Italy back into the game late in that first half. Finn Russell will get us started here. Time on. Finn Russell's ready. Here's the kick. And he goes short to the far side of the pitch. Scotland goes up. It's knocked forward, I think. So the Italians come away with it. Good counter ruck coming from Scotland, but nothing comes of it. Ball's available. Pajarello can't get to it. Jamie Ritchie's told to back off. He had to dig that thing out, man. Like chomping on a tree there. Very thick work here at the ruck. Now call to use it. Pajarello sends it high into the air. It's going to go to about the 48-meter line. Taken over there by Claire Kinghorn. Kinghorn, great catch under pressure. Ben White. Finn Russell. Huw Jones. Or is it Rory Darge? Rory Darge. Ball's available. Coming to the near side. Duhan Feinemev on the loose. Places the ball. The Italians are trying to put his foot in touch, but he kept him in the air. They kept pushing down his boot to try to be him in touch. But well done by Duhan Feinemev. Pierre Schumann carries the ball at midfield. Ben White comes back the other direction, swings around, and he gets it off into the hands of Grant Gilchrist. Gilchrist driving forward, coming to the near side. Finn Russell gets it to Darcy Graham, who's been very quiet in this game. Darcy Graham down to the 10-meter line where he's tackled. Ball is available. Ben White gets it out, sends it over to Zander Ferguson. Ferguson drives forward. Fagerson. I said Ferguson, sorry. Fagerson. Duhan Feinemev, it bounces off two tacklers, but they get him by the knees and take him down. Ben White back to the middle, skips past Schumann to Fagerson and gets a ball. There goes Pierre Schumann. Picks up about 12 more meters. They're down to the 24. Here it goes back inside, but it's lost forward. Oh, Scotland had such a promising attack, and they've lost it forward. Knock-on advantage. They're kicking away. Knock-on advantage is over. Man, oh man, the Scots had so much pressure built up there, and they lost it forward. Kinghorn retrieves that ball down around his 26-meter line, dances up, picking up a lot of meters to midfield, still going before he runs into a crowd. Let's go the ball. Went backwards. Finn Russell's going to clear this. He launches the ball down inside the 22, taken there by the Italians. And they kick it into touch. Time off. Somebody injured? Not sure what happened. Yeah, we got injured player. Italian player. McMurva. McMurva, yeah. Flesh has never been to Scotland. You got to get there, Fleshing. I've been to Scotland many times. Beautiful scenery, fantastic people. Oh my goodness. Darcy Graham has got blackface. Oh my goodness. Look at this blood pouring off the Italian player. Wow. What happened there? That's why we stopped play. And the black paint is all over players' faces. It was on the Italians. Now it's on Darcy Graham's face. Crazy. Clock stopped at 42:34 in the second half as we get this injury treated. And we're looking at the coaching booth. We don't care about that. Okay, we got a substitution. So one of the locks is going to come out. Oh, it's coming out of his head. So that was Federico Russo who went out. Nicolo Canoni comes in to replace him. And Scotland has the ball. Oh, Fagerson gets hit hard at midfield. Oh, Ben White gets tackled as he's trying to release the ball, and Scotland manages to hold on, but they turn it over for not releasing or off their feet, one of the two. And the Italians win a penalty at midfield. Cannot mess around here, folks. Cannot mess around here. Excuse me. Menincello with a great job over top that ball. So the Italians are going to try to tick it over. Got another penalty here. Why not? Alain will go for it again. Tommaso Alain, 3 for 3 so far. This one's 43 meters away. Needs a good kick here. If he gets this through, that closes it to a converted try. Slightly right on the left post, so he's going to have to aim for that right one again. He did, and he went too far. Now he got it just inside the post, and there's 12 points. The Italians are staying in this game. Les Azieux staying in this game, ladies and gentlemen. 12 points. They keep the scoreboard ticking over. Scotland keeps dorking around here. Not a good move. Just a converted try is the difference now. One missed tackle, and Gregor Townsend not happy. It just takes one missed tackle to turn this game around right now. My goodness. So Finn Russell, here we go, Scotland. They go short again to the far side, and the Italians come away with it. No problem there. It's Tommaso Menincello. One of the coolest names, Lemoncello. Tommaso Lemoncello. Menincello. Ball's kicked high into the air by the Italians. Going to get down around 30-some meters, taken by Finn Russell. He sends it to Kinghorn. Kinghorn looking around. There's no space. He's tackled. And Pierre Schumann enters the ruck from the side. Could have been a penalty right there. He's off his feet and he entered from the side. That's another penalty not called in Scotland. Carl Dixon needs to get his head out of his butt on that one. To the near side, Darcy Graham carries it up to midfield. Boy, Duan Feinemev is covered in that black paint now too. This is crazy looking. Guys look like they're wearing sleeves and braces out there when it's just paint all over them. Call to use it. Ben White over the top. Chases on. Darcy Graham's going to give a good run for it. He goes up in the air, knocks it back into the hands of Jamie Ritchie. Jamie Ritchie comes down with Scotland now. Over the middle, Pierre Schumann. He sends it wide to Finn Russell. And he throws it right to the Italians. And there's your converted try to tie the game. What did I tell you? What did I say? The Italians will tie the game just like that. Finn Russell, your savior and your GOAT, not the greatest of all time, but your GOAT, Finn Russell throws the ball away. Oh my goodness. And Juan Ignacio Brex goes distance for the try for the Italians. That thing was telegraphed. You could see it from the Orkneys. My goodness, it was for Huw Jones. He threw it right to Brex, and Brex, oh my goodness, you couldn't have played more poorly if you were paying someone to throw the game. Finn Russell screws Scotland. My goodness. My goodness. What did I say moments ago? We are just one converted try away. My goodness. And that 20-point lead that the Scots should have had at the end of the first half, they're regretting that now. It's a tie game. 19-19, just like that. Wow. Should have been 26-6. Oh, there's a lot of time for Scotland to win this game, but they shouldn't even be close. The Italians are showing a lot of character here. They weren't even in this game for the first 25 minutes. And look at this. They've tied the game at 19-19. A missed conversion by Scotland. 2 turnovers within 5 meters that could have been tries. And then the penalty. The Italians playing the smart game. Restart inside the 20. Canoni with the carry. And Schumann makes the tackle. And frankly, the Scots have been very lucky. Carl Dixon has not called a host of penalties on Scotland that should have been called on them, including side entries, not releasing the ball, offsides. Kinghorn, what a great job on the high ball around the 10-meter line. He gets hit in the air but comes down with it. Xander Fagerson now driving forward. Grant Gilchrist with a carry. Ruck is formed. Ben White will give it back. Is it Huw Jones? Scotland's got everybody right in the middle of the pitch. Ben White can't get through. Johnny Gray with a carry. He hasn't done much in this game. Back to, oh my goodness, Matt Fagerson with a carry now. Rory Darge driven backwards. The Italians playing out of their minds right now on defense. There's Xander Fagerson again. He's driven back. It's crowd getting into it now. 7 faces for Scotland, but they picked up no meters here. Gilchrist with a carry. Nicotera with a nice, that looked like a crock roll there. Got away with it. Scotland goes wide. Ben White looking for some help here. There's Finn Russell. Here we come. This is what you need. Wide open style. Here we go. Darcy Graham down the sideline. Graham cuts inside one tackle. Escapes another tackle. Darcy Graham, the little mighty mo. Down inside the 22. Scotland now. Pierce Scooman with a big carry. In front of the post. Now they're playing advantage right in front of the post. That'll give Scotland a lead if they can't get a try. They go wide on the outside. This one to Jamie Ritchie. Ritchie's tackled. Still playing another advantage for Scotland. Finn Russell offloads the ball. New advantage. Johnny Gray throws it away. We're going to come back for the advantage. I would go back for the first penalty if I were Scotland. So what's going on? 49 minutes now. What are they going to do? They're going to take the post, take the points. Yeah, because they'll let Italy back in the game. They've got to go for the 3 points now. They can't go for the corner. Well, they're going for the corner. Oh, my goodness. They better score here because that was 3 guaranteed points right there. Crowd loves it, though. Crowd cheering it on. All right, Dave Cherry comes down for the line out. Let's see where the mark is. Crowd is really into it, folks. Scotland crowd is raising their voices to be heard. Dave Cherry throws it deep, 7 meters out. They've got it into a maul. It collapses. No penalty. It's available. Ben White sends it towards the middle. Scotland pushed back to 7 meters. Xander Fagerson now trying to push his way through. He does get inside the 5-meter line. It's available. Ben White. Scooman picks up nothing. Ball's available. Pick and go. Rory Darge with a big carry there. Inside the 5-meter line. Scotland knocking on the door, but Italy comes away with it. They stole the ball. Here they come down the sideline. A clearance kick. My goodness. What a turnaround. That ball bounces past midfield and into touch. My goodness. All the pressure taken off. My goodness. The Italians survive. And Scotland got no points out of that. An easy 3 points. What a mistake. Unbelievable. Who stole that ball? Fischetti? It's Danilo Fischetti who got in there. And he stole it. Yeah, he's actually off his feet and on the ground. That never should have been an Italian ball. Fischetti got away with one there. Fischetti got away. We got substitutions coming in. Jack Dempsey's coming in. Ewan Ashman's coming in. The Italians, 16-2 coming in for them. Jamie Ritchie's coming out. Who else is out there? So Ewan Ashman comes in straight away as a line out the moment he walks onto the pitch. He only has one of his ears taped up. That's an odd situation. Roy Sutherland is also in. So Scooman is out. So Xander Fagerson stays in the game apparently. Scotland's line out successful. Here's a kick over the top. Chase is on. Darcy Graham going down towards it. But that one's uncontested. Ioane has it. Ioane dances off the first tackler. The Italians on the attack now. They go wide. Up to the 10-meter line. Midfield. Duhan Findham makes a tackle. And then it bounces into touch. Wow. Man, oh man. It's all go right now at Murray Field. My goodness. Complete different appearance of this game now since about the 35-minute mark. It's just a bad pass, yeah. Italians are really in this now. So Scotland gets the ball back. Ewan Ashman throws it in. Successful line out into a maul, and the maul collapses. Scotland collapsed it. So here's a kick by Ben White down the pitch. And the chase is on over there. And it was Fondameva. He gets there for the tackle. So the Italians, man, this is a ball game now, folks. If you thought it was going to be a blowout, that's gone. Ball's loose on the pitch. I don't know who's got it. It's bouncing all over the place. Scotland has it. Ben White, low pass. He gets it away. Oh, over Finn Russell's head. He's got to run back and get it. And the Italians find him very quickly. Finn Russell dancing. He gets away. Now they got him. They go to the blind side now. Down that sideline, Ewan Ashman tackled to the 10-meter line. Ben White gets over there. Ruck is formed. Xander Fagerson still in the game, making big contribution. Oops, somebody was off their feet. They did not see that. Rory Sutherland went off his feet, not called. Russell. Kinghorn. Stafford McDowell tackled. Did he lose it forward? He lost it forward. Oh, got to crack my back, folks. Got to crack my back. Oh, my goodness. We just went over 1,000 views. Thank you for that. McDowell had the ball stripped out of his hands by Menincello. Menincello having a hell of a game for the Italians. And we got another substitution coming in for Italy now. What's going on here? What's the number? I think it's a substitution. Clock is still ticking over. 19-19. The Italians... A late hit. So is it a penalty on Italy? The Scotland team is all gathered in a huddle just on the other side of midfield. Oh, that black paint, this looks like it's from the Guinness marker on the pitch. Finn Russell's got black paint all over the back of his left forearm. Oh, there's the late hit. Yeah, Russell got hit. It was a cheap shot by Menincello. Yeah, that's why there's a penalty. And it's well-deserved. That's a stupid mistake by Menincello that cost his team dearly as the Scots kick the ball for territory and they're inside the 22 now. That's a dumb penalty on the Italians. Menincello needs to get his head out of his rectum because that was stupid. Shouldn't be. Scotland need to cut out their silly errors. Yep. JP, we are in the 55th minute. It's 54-28. For some reason, the clock has stopped. All substitutions coming in for Italy. That's why. I can't see who it is. Looks like a lock. So they haven't announced the changes. There we go. So 8 is out. 21 is in for him. So Ross Vincent, born in South Africa, and then Nicola Canoni. Federico Russo's back in. So Scotland with the ball and Roy Sutherland with the carry. Ball's available. The Italians have poached it. They've got the ball back at their own 22 on the near side. Wow, the Italians are playing out of their minds at the moment. Look at that carry. And Scotland not rolling away. Ewan Ashman didn't get called for a penalty, though. Carl Dixon's been very kind at the breakdown with these penalties today. The Italians kick it high over the top. Ball is going to go down past midfield. Kinghorn catches that, caught immediately and taken down by Monte Ioane. Ball, Ben White. Boy, Scotland better get their act together. We only have 25 minutes left in this game. They have not scored in this half. Been outscored 10-0 in the second half. So Menincello's penalty didn't cost the Italians. No points were given up on that. High into the air. Darcy Graham goes up to compete, but he's out-competed by the Italians. Fly half. Oh, they're playing the 9, but they got away with it there. Call to use it. Pajrello kicks it high into the air. It's going to go down around the 35-meter, taken by Kinghorn. That one, he doesn't get tackled in the air. Blair Kinghorn dancing through the lineup, gets through about 6 tacklers, taken down at the 46-meter line. Oh, the Italians are not giving an inch here. They have really picked up the pace. Finn Russell kicks it high into the air. It's going to go not very far. But did Scotland get it or did Italy get it? I can't tell. It looks like the Italians have got it for a Scotland knock-on. They're playing a knock-on advantage now from midfield. Italy And a scrum for the knock-on. Okay. Calls who arrogant? What are you talking about? Why do you want me to say Huw Milis? Why do you want me to say that? I'd prefer to say Huw Mises. All right, 56-48 in the second half. Scotland with 3 tries. Italy with just 1 try. Here's another substitution coming. Looks like Ben White's coming off. 2 substitutions for Scotland. Wow. McDowell is coming out. And I think that Ben White came out too, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Ben White came out. George Horn comes in the game for him. And who came in for Stafford McDowell? Probably Kyle Rowe. Oh, my goodness. All kinds of changes. 19, 21. I missed the last change here. Gregor Brown came in for Johnny Gray. Wow, Scotland made a lot of changes there. I didn't see one of the changes. Tom Jordan came in. So Jordan comes in for Stafford McDowell. Okay, there we go. Got it. Tom Jordan, Gregor Brown, and George Horn come into the game. Horn at scrum half. And there's a penalty on Scotland, and they just tap and go. The Italians do. I think they should win for the points. They kick it all the way down inside the 22. The chase is on. It bounces in to touch. The Italians are arguing it was touched by a Scotland player, but I don't think so. That's a really good kick by the Italian side, but I thought they would have gone for the points. Right down the blind side. It goes all the way down to about 10 meters. So Scotland's buried deep in their own territory now. No mistakes, Scotland. No mistakes here. Ewan Ashman comes over for his line out. His second since he entered the game a short while ago. Crowd is really into it. Pass kind of lost in the air, but they secure it. Come down with it. Not really much of a maul there. Well, that was ugly. George Horn waiting for the ball at the back. Ashman wants Horn. George Horn kicks it down the pitch. It's going to find touch, but where's the mark is the question. Not particularly good, 32 meters away. George Horn looks like he's trying to grow a little bit of mustache there, or that's just a bad angle. I think it's a bad angle. Oh, you mean the arrogance of the Italians have not taken the points? Yeah. Well, they're feeling their oats, but they've got to get some more points here. Line out successful. Giacomo Lucchesi is in the game now for the Italians. Ross Vincent, the South African-born player. Another South African out there. Scotland have poached the ball. The Italians, big mistake there. The bottom of that pile, Scotland has it. We're getting to the final 20 minutes of the game. We got a draw here at the moment, folks. This is crazy. Now, this Scotland side doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell of winning the Six Nations the way they're playing right now. The way they played the first 25 minutes, yes, but not now. Boy, these uniforms are getting all kinds of stains on them from that paint. Scotland was running all over the pitch in the first half, and they're tied. Crazy. Crouch. Bind. Set. All right, going to reset the scrum. Jimmy Trebert heard me on John B. Wells. What, recently, Jimmy? I'm on there quite a bit. I've kind of become a go-to guy when they've got a gap they've got to fill. Plus, they bring me on for my own interviews occasionally. So it's tough doing that 30-minute one because, you know, you've got a lot to cover, and there's commercial breaks in there, and there's the start isn't at the bottom of the hour. So crouch, bind, set. Ball goes in the pipe. And here it comes out the back. George Horn sends it over the middle. Scotland needs to get something going here. They come to the wing. Kinghorn gets it to Darcy Graham, but there's a lot of defenders. He goes around. There goes Darcy Graham. He breaks loose. 10 meters, 30 meters. He offloads it on the wing. Here comes Scotland. Oh, they're going to get it in there. Yes, Huw Jones gets a brace of tries. Scotland turns it into something from nothing. That's what's needed, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, whoo! As we get into the final 20 minutes of the game, Huw Jones gets his brace. What a try. Darcy Graham does it. I knew he'd break loose eventually. Darcy Graham is dancing around like Mighty Mo out there, finally gets loose and turns it on. And who's the beneficiary once again? Huw Jones. My goodness, let me see the replay on that. Beautiful work here. They got to Darcy Graham at his 38-meter line. He gets up the midfield, still going, breaks a tackle down the other 10-meter line, all the way down to 30 meters. What a carry. And then Huw Jones just runs it in from there. Should be an easy conversion for Finn Russell. Woo, man. Man, oh man. And the conversion is good. 26-19, just like that. I told you the Italians should have taken those 3 points. There's your bonus. Man, Darcy Graham can turn on a dime. He reminds me of Wayne Gretzky, except he's not on ice. My goodness. And a Huw Jones, he also had other help on the outside. He's like, get under the post, get under the post. Yep. So we get the conversion. Wow. Man, oh man. Darcy Graham gets it done again. Always a pleasure to watch him play out there. What a talented guy. I knew he'd eventually break loose. He's not been getting loose. Okay, we got changes now. 20 and 22, 9 and 7. So the captain, Lamaro, goes out. He's replaced by Manuel Zuliani, and Alessandro Garbisi is now the scrum half. Italians get the ball back from a kick from the Scotland. About midfield, Garbisi is tackled, places the ball. The Italians now need to get a try very quickly here. Canone with the carry. He's driven backwards by Scotland. That black paint for Guinness. I don't know who thought that up, but that's stupid. Oh, 2 Italian players knocking. Darcy Graham picks it up. He's on the loose. Darcy Graham spins. Still going, but he gets hit from behind, knocks it on. Oh, my goodness. It's a knock-on advantage for the Italians now as Darcy Graham got hit hard from behind as the defenders tried to retreat. Darcy Graham almost had something exciting going on there. Ooh, took him a little while to heat up, but he finally heated up. Ruck is formed for the Italians. Alessandro Garbisi now kicks it high into the air. Oh, again, Kinghorn, a great job in the air, and Darcy Graham comes away with it. Boy, Kinghorn has just been brilliant in this game. Really kept the ball in hand for the Scots quite a bit. Ewan Ashman with a carry now. 4 minutes gone. 16 minutes left in the contest, but Scotland going to want to get some more points here. So it looked like they're going to up a half century early in the game, but no doing. Oh, man. Oh, Matt Ferguson with a huge hit, but he hurt his shoulder. Oh, Matt Ferguson's grabbing that shoulder. And the Scots have turned it over again. They've got the ball, but Xander Ferguson, a little bit of pain there. Finn Russell, they're going to go wide. Looking outside. Blair Kinghorn gets it in there to the hands of Huw Jones. They turn it over. Going to come back, though. Going to come back. It's a knock on. Okay. Oof. Yes, they got the bonus points, Brock. Excuse me. So, Ferguson hit Paolo Garbisi in the gut and hurt his shoulder. I wonder if he's okay. Boy, it doesn't look good. He just rolled over on his side. He's getting some tape out there now. Working that shoulder loose. I think he pinched a nerve probably. So Matt Ferguson getting some treatment on the pitch. The clock stopped at 64 minutes, 51 seconds in the contest. We're about an hour away from our coverage of the next game, which is going to be Ireland and England. Let me make sure that we've got us routed to that. I don't think I did that yesterday. I was busy setting these things up late last night. There we go. We weren't. So you'll be automatically redirected to that game on the redirect if you want to watch it. So, all right. 8,155 subscribers on the channel. Be nice to get to 10,000 on here sometime soon, but I don't think we're going to get there until we get Springbok Test later in the year. Oh, the crowd is singing. Crowd singing away. All right, here we go. Scrum. Clock is ticking again. Looks like Fagerson stayed in the game. Yeah, there he is. Set. George Horn to put it in. Scrums have been uneventful for this game. George Horn digs it out of the back, sends it over the middle. He's got help out there. Finn Russell. Russell finally releases to Darcy Graham. Graham down to 6 meters away. Ball's available. George Horn into the hands of Gregor Brown. Scotland threatening again now. They go wide to the near side. Huw Jones again with the ball. Huw Jones. Huw Jones. He got it. He got it. What a try for the hat trick. Huw Jones. 2 tacklers on him. Reaches across the line and dots it down. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. Edinburgh erupts. Woo-hoo. Huw Jones with a hat trick. Wow, the other 2, they were gifts. This one he earned. My goodness. Oh. 2, 3 players he got around, and he get that try in the corner. Man, oh man, it's all on Huw Jones. Unbelievable try there. The other 2 were gifts. That one he earned. Woo. Oh, man. All right. Here we go. Finn Russell will get the... Well, did he get it? No, it curved in front of the post. 31-19. Well, that wasn't helpful. $31-19. Wow. Huw Jones, there's your man of the match. I was going to say somebody else, but all right, substitutions for Italy. Who's going out? Front rowers? Okay, 17, 1, 11 go out. All right, so substitutions here for the Italians. They've just got 1 player left on the bench now. Restart. Scotland has it. Just 12 minutes remaining in the contest here, folks. Oh, charged down by the Italians, but George Horn secures it and is tackled while he's still in the air. That's interesting. Yeah, not rolling away from the tackle, and a penalty secured by Scotland. What's that? Ewan Cathal Cavanaugh, thank you for subscribing. Boy, appreciate that. There's the dinosaur. Where's that thing been at? That's what we're supposed to get all the time. Boy, this software is very, very tetchy, not always playing nice. Here's a kick for territory. It's going to find touch. Let's see where the mark is. Around midfield. Oh, my goodness. All right, Scotland should be able to wrap this up now, but boy, they had to come to life late in this game. Italians really made a contest of this thing. And it just shows you the shortcomings in the Scotland side. They go into periods where they're in the doldrums and make some dumb mistakes. And Xander Fagerson finally goes off the pitch, being replaced by Will Hurd. What a game by Xander Ferguson. What a stud. Ewan Ashman now with the line out, successful. Scotland comes away with it. George Horn over the middle. Into the hands of Jack Dempsey. Dempsey's tackle there. George Horn digs it out. Here's the kick from Finn Russell. Ball is knocked backwards, but there's an Italian player there, and he gets it because he was forward of the line of attack. So Italy has the ball. They just have 1 try. That was that intercepted pass where Finn Russell turned it around. Otherwise, they haven't had much in the way of attack, and that's why it's probably going to be Scotland's victory in the end. Here's a kick over to the far side of the pitch. The chase is on over there, but Duhan Vandemeyer got to it, then lost the ball. Stripped from his hands, but he recovers it. Apparently it wasn't a knock-on. George Horn digs it out of there. Is that Jamie Ritchie? No, it's not Richie. It's Ashman. I couldn't see. George Horn being told to use it. Sends it. And Duan Vandemev is there for the tackle. And the Italians get over midfield, but they need 2 tries quickly. Are they going to get it coming down the near side? Well, nice dummy there by Cannoni, but he didn't get rid of the ball soon enough. Italians on the near side now, driving down the 10-meter line. Very close to being in touch. Right through the middle they go. Working their way. Italians pick up a little bit here, a little bit there. They go to the middle again, and they're still driving. Oh, nice carry there. Simone Gacy now. Down close to the 22 comes Italy. They go out to the far side. Over to the wing. Had to wait for the pass. Manicello. The Italians driving now. Down to just 15 meters. Pick and go. Here we go. Come on. Les Azieux driving. 10 meters away. Lots of pressure from the Italians to never say die. Oh, down to 5 meters, 4 meters, 3 meters. He's so close. Off the bench, nearly scores down to 1 meter. Now they're back to 2 meters. Wow, what a series of events. Cannoni goes forward. Scotland not giving up. Oh, and they're playing the ball on the ground. That should be a penalty. Penalty advantage for offside. Okay, yeah, the Italians are playing advantage now, but he was also playing the ball on the ground. That should have been a penalty. Hands in the ruck. So the crowd is really into it as they're trying to keep the Italians out of the try zone. Italians need a try here. Desperate, cannot turn it over. But they are playing an advantage. You're going to come back for the advantage because nothing doing here. Are you going to go for the rolling maul? Let's see what they do. Okay, everybody gets very quiet. Under 10 minutes left to play now. We had an offside there. What are they going to do? Tap and go? I think they want to go with the tap and go. Rather than risk the line out. Not they're going to. Nacio Brex won a yellow card, and Carl Dixon just shook his head. Nope. And Kyle Rowe finally comes in the game for the last 8 minutes of the contest. Who's he replacing? Darcy Graham, perhaps? Yep, Darcy Graham comes off, and Kyle Rowe comes in. Great game by Darcy Graham. Brilliant stuff there, folks. Who's your man of the match? My man of the match right now is going to be Huw Jones. All right, here we go. 5 meter line out for the Italians. They've got 7 minutes, 40 seconds. They need a try here. They get it. They're into a maul. I don't think the maul's going to get in, though. Nope, it's going nowhere. Sutherland's in the back of this, grabbing a hold of players. Italians. Oh, there it is. Get it out wide. Oh, yes. Great job, the Geesey, but they didn't get it wide. Scotland recovered. So the Italians are now closer 18 meters back from being 5 meters away. Oh, they squandered a great opportunity there. Got some work to do. Oh, nice pass. There it is. Garbisi's over. He lost it forward. Oh, Garbisi couldn't hold on. At the 1 meter line, he lost it forward. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Couldn't hold on to the ball. Simone Geesey couldn't hold on to the ball. Oh, man, it wasn't even stripped. He just lost it going down to the ground. That's a killer. That's going to cost the Italians the game. 7 minutes remain. Uh, 11 visits inside the 22. 31 points from that for Scotland. 3 visits. That's all the Italians have had, and they got 7 points. They're playing Voulez-vous Abba. He just got in the game. Looks like he's injured. Coming out. Simon Geesey, the guy who dropped it, is limping now. Huh. The Italians need the best scrum of the game right here. Hoping England wins? No, that's not the case. Not at all. No, thank you. Crouch. Bind. Set. Here's a drive. Italians have a good scrum, but they get it out of there. Scotland does it. Bring it to the near side. Here's a clearance kick. Let's see where they get it. Finds touch. That's a hell of a clearance kick. Oh, my goodness. That ball goes all the way. Wow. Tom Jordan, what a kick. He gets the Scots out of a lot of trouble there with just 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. So instead of a 5-meter line out, the Italians have a 42-meter line out. Wow. 37 meters down the pitch from where they were just moments ago. Here they go. Line out successful. They come away with it, but now they got a lot of work to do. All that gain they had is gone. It's the best passing I've seen in the whole game from the Italians now. Good open fleet of play. Where has this been the whole day? Will Hurd with a big tackle. Oh, that was a nice no-look pass, but the Scots were waiting right there. Desperate. Smell of desperation here. Got a penalty here for offside, I think. Wow. 121 here, 1,300 views on this thing. Thanks for joining us, folks. Appreciate it. Oh, Paolo Garbisi kicks it right down in the corner. Going to be a 5-meter line. It's not over yet, folks. Not over yet. The Italians can score here very quickly. They can get back in this because of that missed conversion. But this could be near the sideline. It could be another missed conversion. So here we go. The Italians. Rizzoli to throw it in. Successful line out. Good camera angle from above here. It's going nowhere. Now it drives, surges forward. There they go! Italians. Oh, nice tackle there by Scotland. But Scotland's lying on the ground. I can't believe there's no penalty called here for forcing slow ball. Canone with the carry. He's had a big game. Working towards the post. Garbisi to Canone. There's a lot of Garbisis and Canones out here on the pitch, folks. But they got to score quickly. We're down to 4 minutes left here. Driving forward. The Italians now. This is their 4th visit inside the 22. And still driving. Nice job over there on the part of Tom Jordan to hold up the player. The Italians now 8 meters away, but they're not getting anywhere. Burning time on the clock. Brex to Menincello. Menincello's tackled over there. What are they going to do? There's a lot of phases and nothing coming out of it. That ball came loose. Scotland's got it back. We're down to 3.5 minutes. That's going to do it. No, a penalty. A penalty. Not releasing. Knock on and not releasing. So, wow. Scotland turns it over. It's not over yet. I thought that was it. Oh, no, it's still going to be Scotland's ball because there's a knock on. Okay. English rugby is boring and dirty. I would agree. So the clock stops at 77 minutes, 2 seconds. Boy, Scotland will have to count themselves lucky to get a victory here. I really do. I had them winning by 10 and right now, so I get the bonus point if they keep it here. I should get the bonus point. What's with my dashboard? Playing the Flower of Scotland again. My scoreboard. There we go. Dashboard. That's what I want. Yeah, I got Scotland by 10, so if it ends like this, I get it perfect. I'm happy with this. Huw Jones. What a stud. It's the man of the match. All right, clock is ticking again, 77-13. 31-19 is the score. Don't forget, in about a half an hour, we have Ireland and England. We'll start up for that. So come back for that. Ball's available, and the scrum collapses, but he's not going to call any penalty on that, with just 2.5 minutes remaining. George Horn brings it out. Here's a clearance kick from Finn Russell, and the Italians find themselves once again back around the 10-meter line. Actually, they get a little bit generous mark from Luke Pierce, short of that, close to the 30-meter line. Owen Farrell's unpunished shoulder charges. Yeah, he never gets a card for that crap. Line out once again. Lucchese throws it in. It's knocked backwards. Italians have it at midfield. Looking for somewhere to fight their way through with just 2 minutes left in the contest. Italian player looks like he's hurt. He got hit at the bottom of that pile. I'm not sure if he is or not. No, he's all right. Here they come to the near side. Not much there. Gacy now with the ball again. He's the guy who dropped the ball at the try line when they could have closed the gap. Oh, ball nearly turned over. Down to the last minute, 15 seconds here. They go to the wing. Outside on the wing, here come the Italians driving down. Ange Capuzzo, haven't heard nothing from him in a long time. Been very quiet in the second half. Capuzzo, I think it's his first carry that I can recall. How's that even possible? And a penalty against the Scots. Down to the final minute. We got a player down. It's Gianmarco Lucchese is down getting treatment. The replacement hooker. It looks like he can't go any further. Something happened. I don't know how he got hurt. I'm not sure what the issue was there. So 48 seconds left in the contest. Is he going to be okay? He's going to stay. So the Italians kick it to the corner. Scotland needs to keep him out so I can get my perfect bonus point. Your tongue is perpetually in your cheek, doing comment by which... Who are you talking to? Who the hell are you talking to? Line out's good. Oh, Italians down to 1 meter away. Still driving. Wow, look at the work, the effort there by Lucchese. Nearly gets in. Scotland with a counter ruck. Did they get it back? 3 seconds left. Where's the ball? Scotland got it back. George Horn trying to dig it out. Now another counter ruck. And a penalty against the Italians. That's going to end it there. Oh, whose country's being insulted? I didn't insult anybody. What the hell are you talking about? You smoking crack cocaine? I didn't insult anybody. What the hell is this guy talking about? Scotland win 31-19 is the final. We've got Ireland and England coming up at the bottom of the hour, folks. You'll be directed to that if you want to hang around. I got to make a couple phone calls, and we're going to wrap it up here. My man of the match was Huw Jones. I don't put the poll up because YouTube has screwed up the poll. I can only put 2 choices in there, and I prefer to have 3 at a minimum, sometimes 4. Final score from Murrayfield in Scotland. Scotland holds on, and they should be happy they got a bonus point victory out of this because they did not play particularly well for huge stretches of this game, and Italy played very hard. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on there. You know, if you're gonna talk to someone and say someone's insulting, you need to put the @ of their name in there so I know you're talking to them. Otherwise, I presume you're talking to me, the commentator. All right, folks, 31-19, hat trick from Huw Jones, Rory Darge with a try. So 5 tries out of the Scots, and the one from Brex, who stole that ball from Finn Russell. Finn Russell can be your best asset. He can be your worst nightmare at times. And today, he turned the ball over several times, and then that one he gave to Brex cost him a try. But hey, the Italians played gamey. They just couldn't get it done in the end. Final score for Murrayfield, 31-19. Again, bottom of the hour, Ireland and England. We'll see you there. Cheers, everybody. Thanks a lot for being here. Appreciate it. 31-19 from Murrayfield. Next up is that game. Looking forward to that one, and we'll see you there shortly.
like I'm floating through the air.